Namaste, my name is Sanat Kumar. Welcome back to the Manana podcast. Manana is a Sanskrit word that means reflection or contemplation. In this podcast, I'll be sharing my deep, insightful reflections for you to contemplate and hence live a life of fulfillment. I hope you find great value in today's episode. Let me start off by using this famous Spider Man movie quote: with great power comes great responsibility. You can translate that to: with every power comes its own responsibility. We may not receive superpowers like Spider Man, but we receive certificates that provide us with the power of social status. You may be valued highly for the certificate you've been awarded, but a certificate or any title that has been awarded is not just for the sake of how much people value you. In other words, it's not just for the sake of social status. The certificate or the title has been awarded to you for your work and to provoke you and promote your work for the future, not just for what you've already done. If you're seeing it the other way around, then burn your certificates. Okay, let me dive in a little more so that you'll understand what I'm trying to convey. There are two aspects to this, and that is before and after you've got your certificate. Before you've got your certificate, that is when you are in a pursuit of a certificate or a title, you've got to ask yourselves these questions. Is this pursuit withholding me from serving? Am I delaying the responsibility as in after the fact of acquiring the certificate? What I'm trying to say is, are you saying after this certificate I'll do that? You're just delaying your responsibility. You're just delaying how you like to serve people, how you like to serve the world. If yes, you're not doing the best at what you do, and you don't deserve what you are perceiving in the first place. Because remember this: nothing changes after you've got your certificate except your social status. The pursuit of receiving a mere certificate or a title shouldn't withhold or make you procrastinate your service to humanity. Your contribution must start as soon as you intrinsically realize your potential and feel the urge to create or change or serve. Let me give you an example. Suppose you are pursuing an arts degree certificate. It might be a master's or a PhD. You must not wait until you've got a doctor behind your name to start making art, because that is what you're pursuing, right? You're pursuing art, you want to make art. But if you do not make art while pursuing your PhD, why do you think it is more worth than the art itself? However, I'm not saying or promoting you to do anything before you're qualified. I'm saying you're qualified when you intrinsically know so, not when a piece of paper is awarded to you. And there are, of course, jobs that require specific certificates to ensure public safety, like doctors, pilot, etc. So people definitely require our doctors and pilots to be certified, or else we don't want some plumber to cut us, right? So I'm not saying that if you are a medical student, go and inject something into a patient before you've got your certificate. I'm trying to say is, when you know you are ready to serve, just do it. Serve with what you've got. You may not treat patients. However, a medical student could start a podcast with his or her friends talking about how the human body works. Through it, serving not only the general audience but also helping many of their fellow aspiring medical students. Okay, the second half of the story is what you do after you've been awarded the certificate. Let me start this off quickly with a simple example. If you are a PhD in mathematics and you're not contributing anything to the fields of mathematics, you might as well burn the PhD certificate. This applies to every stream of professions. You may have an MA in music and not gifting people your music. Just burn that certificate, right? You're not contributing anything to the field. Why do you have that certificate? Because you wrote some exam? If a piece of paper is stagnating you, then it was not worth acquiring, isn't it? If a piece of paper or a title before your name makes you feel like you can retire and rest now, that means you've reversed your priority, isn't it? It means you value social status more than the ability, the power to serve, isn't it? What kind of life is that? Spider-Man would be bored to hell and would not even like to receive the power of spiders at all if it wasn't to serve humanity. It would be completely pointless. We wouldn't even be depicting him as a hero then. He is depicted as a hero not because of his powers, but because he uses what he's got to serve people. It's a similar case for all of us too. We do not become fulfilled because we have extraordinary powers. We become great because we use our powers to serve humanity. I hope you received excellent value in today's episode. To know more, head over to sanatkumarnahibi.com, and if you haven't already, check out my book The Flower of Fulfillment. Thank you for listening, and I wish you have a great day.